Hey there guys, it's Zach here from In Beta, and welcome back to another video. Now today we're unboxing the Xbox One Elite controller. This controller goes on sale October 27th for $149 or £119 in the UK. So diving straight in, let's take a look at what's on the right hand side of the box. As you can see here, we have a list of what the box includes, such as the Xbox Elite wireless controller, interchangeable D-pads, interchangeable thumbnail sticks, paddles, carrying case, AA batteries, and a USB cable, so pretty standard for an Elite controller. Down at the bottom here we get what the device is compatible with, so the Xbox One and Windows 7, Windows 8.1 and Windows 10 PCs. On the back of the box you get a list of all the things the controller does, so you can customize your experience, optimize for any game, fire faster, and achieve greater control. Again, pretty standard set of features for an Elite controller. Now onto the actual unboxing. Upon opening the box you'll see the carry-on case and the USB charging cable in its own separate box. So the actual carry-on case itself is pretty premium. It's in a zipped case, so let's put it off to one side for a second and let's take a look at what's in the box still. So as you can see here, this is the USB charging cable. It's a very firm, very strong material the wires made. It's not just standard wire, it's ropey kind of wire. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but it's a very nice material and it won't break easily. So if that's what you was worried about, don't worry, it will not break. It shouldn't break unless you're like burning it or something. Now under here you get your literature. Your literature is literature. You can read it if you want, or you can throw it to one side as I normally do. This is the quick start guide. You might want to read that, however, because that does teach you all the paddles and stuff too, and how to customize your controller. But of course, the health and safety we can toss to one side. Now onto the actual carrying case itself. The carrying case is very premium, like I said. It's in the box really, so you can carry the bits around to a mate's house or to a tournament or wherever you're going. It's got a nice zip in it, so instead of unboxing, we're literally unzipping the Xbox One Elite controller now, which I think is pretty funny. And there's the controller itself. Picking the controller up for the first time is very interesting because the first thing you notice is the weight. Now it's not super heavy, you're not going to get tired holding this controller, but compared to the Xbox One original controller, which felt kind of light and flimsy, this controller feels very hefty and premium, and the added weight makes it feel more premium, of course, with the metal D-pad and extra buttons. So of course, also make it feel more premium. But the weight itself is enough to make me want to buy this controller. It's a very interesting sensation, and one now when I use the standard Xbox One controller, I can't believe I actually I'm like, how can I use this? This is outrageous. I've got to use the Elite controller. The Elite controller feels heavier. It's got more paddles and buttons, and it's just pretty nice. On the back, you get this awesome matte thing, so it doesn't really slip out your fingers when I focus on it. Yeah, so it's pretty nice, again, very premium. And of course on the back you can see these paddles, which are also interchangeable when it focuses. So you've got paddle 1, paddle 2, paddle 3 and paddle 4. Again, these are all programmable via the Xbox One accessory thing, which allows you to program all the buttons, which is fantastic. Back in the carry case we get that thing which stands up the controller, pretty funny. And down here we get all of the interchangeable bits and pieces, which are really nice. So here's the D-pad. Let's try and get the D-pad out. The D-pad looks like something we should switch. If I can get it out, come on. There it is, and the D-pad comes out like that. And of course, again, metal. So again, another very premium feeling thing. And I'm pretty sure eventually you'll be able to buy third-party things that you can switch onto it as well. Of course, you've also got your thumbsticks. You get 3 different kinds of thumbsticks. The first kind are on the controller already, which are the standard Xbox One, thumbsticks. Then you get these ones, which are they don't have grips around the edges like the normal Xbox One controller does, and they're also a little bit taller. So yes, they're a little bit taller and don't have any grips on them. And then you've got these ones, which when I show you are just like the Xbox One original thumbsticks, but they're a little bit taller. So taking a look at the Xbox One Elite controller in all of its glory, you can see this new D-pad, this very awesome and very precise D-pad. Many Elite gamers are going to enjoy that. And of course, we've already shown you the paddles on the back. All the interchangeable things come off really easy. I thought it'd be a lot harder, but it's all magnets, so you just simply pull off the D-pad or pull off the thumbsticks with little to no fuss. There you go, just literally pulls off and you can swap it over with the D-pad that comes in the carry-on bag. So there you go, there's your standard D-pad back in its place. And again, it's the same for the thumbsticks. So as you can see here, just pulling it off, pretty simple, and placing on the new one, you literally just plop it on and it's ready to go. You're ready to play your games and you're ready to own in a Halo 5 tournament or whatever it is you're playing. Now on the back here you'll see two switches which enable hair triggers. Now this is very useful for first person shooters, so instead of actually shooting and taking the trigger all the way down, enabling these will make the triggers go only halfway down but still shoot your gun or whatever. So pretty great for tournaments, so those of you who are in a tournament, enabling hair triggers will give you an advantage when shooting the opponent because you don't have to travel as much, and of course you save like a millisecond or two. But a millisecond counts in these gaming tournaments, I know. Now the switch on the front between the back and the pause buttons is a preset switch. What it allows you to do is simply switch between different presets. There's only two of them. So number one can be your Halo preset and number two could be your Call of Duty preset, in which all the buttons do different things. So that's pretty nice. So easy switching between two. Or, I mean, you can actually have it between in the same game. For example, one preset can be for sniping and the other preset can be for all out spray and pray. So there you have it, guys. That's a quick unboxing and first look at the Xbox One Elite controller. Stay tuned for more coverage on the Elite controller as we're going to be doing a hands-on and full review pretty soon. Thanks so much for watching and we shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.